All right, everyone, we are going to wind the bobbin for our Pfaff Select series machines. This threading process is exactly the same for the pink Pfaff Select machines, so you can follow along. There's some different buttons at the bottom, but we're not going to worry about that for the threading. We're going to start by taking our power cord and plugging it into the back. I've already plugged the wall plug in. Just make sure you're careful when you do that and always check the cord for damage. And if there's anything that looks amiss, please let me know right away. First, you're going to turn your machine on, and then we're going to put our thread onto the spool pin at the top. We don't have any more spool pin stoppers. They've gone missing over the years, so we're just going to leave it as is. You're going to take your thread between your two hands, like you're flossing your teeth. You're going to put it behind the first guide, and then we're going to round the second guide so that it's coming back in this direction. Don't worry about the thread jumping around. It's because we don't have the stoppers. And it goes through this final guide on this side. So to recap, we go behind the first guide, around the second one, over to the right, and then underneath the third guide. Now we're going to thread our bobbin. We are going to go up through the inside of the bobbin, through the hole in the top, and out. I want it to look like this. Then we're going to put our bobbin onto our bobbin pin and rotate it until you hear the bobbin clip down. There's a little metal piece on the bobbin that will click into the open space on the bobbin pin to hold it in place. Then we're going to push our bobbin pin over to the right. Then there's one last step. We're going to lock our hand wheel. You're going to hold the outer wheel and twist the inside wheel toward yourself. This will make sure your needle doesn't go up and down when you're winding the bobbin. I like to hold on to the tail while I gently put my foot on the pedal to start winding your bobbin. After you get a little bit of it wound on, I like to clip the top thread so that it doesn't get tangled. Continue to gently push your foot on the pedal until your bobbin is fully wound. Your thread is going to jump around because, again, we don't have the stoppers then. Then we're going to take our bobbin off the pin and trim our thread, and we have our wound bobbin. Don't forget to unlock your hand wheel, which I forgot to do, and make sure that your pin is pushed to the left. Now we're going to put our bobbin into our machine. The front opens like this. We can store some extra stuff in here. Now down here we have our bobbin case. We do not walk away with that. It has to go in the machine in order for the machine to actually function. Do not take it to your bins. On there is a little toggle that's going to help you release it from the machine. That is also how you're going to put it back in the machine. We're going to take our wound bobbin and put it into the bobbin case. You want to make sure that when you pull the tail, that it rotates clockwise. So if it was in the wrong way, it would rotate counterclockwise. We flip it over and it is now going clockwise. Perfect. Now we're going to locate the two little screws. We're going to have it facing up so you can see those screws. We have our tail sticking out and we see there's a little channel here. We're going to take our thread and make sure it is coming through that little channel. You're going to pull it a little bit farther so that it's coming through the little thread guide hole on this side. Let's try that again. We have our bobbin case and bobbin. Put it in. Make sure it is rotating clockwise. Locate the two little screws. Take our thread and put it through the channel down until it is in the guide. Perfect. Keep holding your bobbin in so it doesn't fall out. Now we're going to flip it over so we have our little flipper available. We want our opening in the bobbin case to be at the top. Now we're going to open the flipper tab, which locks the bobbin in place, and we want to put the bobbin case back into the machine now. You want to make sure that your bobbin case is fully clicked in there, or your machine won't work and the needle will just keep hitting your bobbin case. Leave your thread tail out for now, and your bobbin is ready to go. The next video in our series will be the rest of the threading.